so today I'm gonna be doing a little hair tutorial because this is one of my go-to hairstyles, wave looks that you guys frequently ask about. So I'm gonna be showing you exactly how I do it and also some tips that I found. I've been wearing my hair like this for about a year now, so I definitely have some little techniques that I like to do. I have two different waver tools that I like to use to achieve this look. So I'm doing one on half my head, one on the other. Let me know down below right now if you can tell which is which. But this one's from Amazon, is $30, and this one is 25 millimeters, so 1 inch. So it's smaller than the other one, but this one has a swivel cord, both of them do, and this one has a 7-foot cord. This one says on the Amazon page that it heats up to 210 degrees Celsius, but it actually goes up to 230. This has dual voltage, which is super cool because you actually can internationally travel with this. It's not gonna like crap out on you when you plug it into the wall. Obviously you'll need an adapter, but the voltage works for international travel. So that's very exciting. And this one has lifetime warranty, which is awesome, especially for a $30 product. To have lifetime warranty is pretty great. So this one is the Bondi Boost Wave Wand. It retails for $58, so it is almost double in price of the pink one, but this one has big boy barrels. Okay, this is 32 millimeters, so it's about 1.25 inches. Both of them say they have ceramic plates, which is great, but this one, something about this one, I definitely notice it helps to control my frizz and make my hair shinier. The pink one, I don't notice either of those two things with, so I do feel like there's something different about the plates of these. I don't know if they're just higher quality or what, but this one is obviously black and white, which I love. This one gets up to 210 degrees Celsius or 410 Fahrenheit. This one also has the swivel cord, but this one has a longer cord. They have a 9-foot cord. This one has 18-month warranty. I looked up the warranty on Dyson because I was curious, and the Dyson hair products only have 1-year warranty. That I think is absurd. This isn't a Dyson review, but I've just been trying it a lot lately. And to only have 1-year warranty on a $500 hair product, I just think is absolutely insane. So at least this one is 18 months, but you know, the other one has lifetime warranty. So if that's important to you, just something to consider. By the way, this video is not sponsored. This one I bought with my own money. This one was sent by Bondi Boost because I did do a sponsored post with them on Instagram months ago. They don't know I'm making this video. I've been using it for months on my own just because I love it. So let's get into the tutorial. I feel like hair tutorials are like so OG YouTube. I haven't done a hair tutorial in a long time, but I'm excited to show you guys because this is how I've been obsessed with doing my hair. Super easy. I'll get into everything. Here we go. And especially with summer coming up, I feel like it's a good time, you know, to do a wavy hair look. Okay, so I'm gonna start out by first just brushing out my hair completely. I've been loving this Amazon brush. It's super good and it's like 10 bucks. So I'll link this down below. My hair doesn't get super tangly, but I just like to always brush it out. And I did just blow dry it straight a few days ago, but this I think works the best if you don't do it right after you wash. Like give your hair a little bit of grit. I usually don't wait 3 days, but if I'm doing it like the next day, that's fine. My hair is naturally pretty wavy, so something I also like to do if I'm using a waver, just so I have to apply less heat, is either braid my hair the night before so that you already have waves going, like sleep on it wet, braid it, wake up, and you know, it's dry and wavy. Or I'll just use my normal curl products and actually style my hair like I'm gonna be wearing it curly the next day, but then go in with the waver just to like touch up the tops because that's where my hair doesn't curl a ton, and like certain parts of my hair that might need a little bit of an extra wave. And I feel like that gives a super natural look. So if you do have wavy hair to begin with, that might be a way that you really like to use these because it just takes your waves to the next level. But because I figure not everyone has wavy hair and maybe you want to see how it looks on straight hair, that's why I'm going to be doing it on straighter kind of hair today. And I do it both ways. It just kind of depends what the situation is, what my hair is doing. So after that, I'm going to put in dry shampoo because like I said, it's 3rd day hair right now. I'm just using my Mika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. This is my current favorite and it smells incredible. By the way, ignore my nails, I need to be painted. I like to let it absorb the oil and sit on there for maybe like a minute or two, then just blend it in. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Some of you guys let me know that Amika actually does have a hair perfume and something else like with the same scent. So I'm definitely gonna be ordering that because I think this is the best smelling hair product. And it does smell like Tokyo Milk Dark. By the way, I'm gonna be cutting off about 5 inches. I'm getting like an actual haircut from a professional. Okay, so with curling your hair, like using a curling iron, sometimes you don't want to part it exactly where you're going to part it because when you flip it, it looks better. But with this kind of tool, a waver, I do like to part it exactly where I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna first start off with the Bondi Boost tool on this side of my hair, and then I'm gonna use the pink tool on the other side so you can see the difference in the size and shape and everything of them. And I just like to set it all the way hot. If your hair is finer or thinner, maybe you don't want to put it all the way hot, but for me, that's what I always do. So when I do my hair, I don't love to section it off. I like to just go front to back and just work in layers like with my hair down. When you're doing any of the top hairs, top sections, you actually want to flip it so that when you create the wave, the biggest wave, the up shape is going to be on top if you want volume. If you don't want volume, don't do that. So I take about that much hair, maybe like an inch, inch and a half, and I'm just going to start really close to my root and do the little wave. So you just want to clamp it on there, make sure it's down, and it's going to look funky at the beginning, but then once it's all done, it'll blend in. So when you reposition the barrel, I like to put it not all the way down here, like not in a flat straight section, but put it back in the wave you just did to reinforce it, just one lower. So I'm just gonna line it up, put it right where I just ended off. I don't even know how long I hold it on for. I kind of just like know by this point, 5 seconds or so for each section. But you can play it by ear. If you hold it on for less time, you'll get less of a defined kind of wave. So now I just pull the next section, which is right by my ear. Be careful when you're going by your ear. And I actually could have flipped it because we're not on the top anymore. I kind of forgot. So once you're not on the root of your head, I'm just gonna flip it now actually. We can flip it back over and then again line it up. Hold on for a few seconds, go down. And I find that I can do my whole head pretty quickly. Like I feel like it now takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to do my entire head, and you guys can see I have long hair, so if you have shorter hair, you could definitely, I think, do it quicker. So now we're going with the clamp up. Like I said, I only like to use it upside down when I'm on the very top of my head. And this one, I feel like does make my hair shinier than the pink tool. If you want to kind of zhuzh it up afterwards and like break up some of the waves, don't do it right away. Let them kind of cool so it can really set, and then go in and kind of foof it up like same as you would with a curling iron or whatever if you're doing your hair. What I do when I clamp it down, instead of pulling your hair down and kind of flattening out the other waves, you want to almost like lift it up so that you're again reinforcing that wave as it's cooling. I feel like this cord is really loud. Make sure you're not pulling down on your hair and flattening it out. And make sure you get real up close to your root, especially in the back. So right there, so see how I kind of lift it up? So just clamp it and then lift it up a little bit so the other pieces can dry in that wave. Sorry if it's a little echoey. We're obviously in my bathroom right now, so there's not a lot of cushioning happening for the sound. And once I start getting to the way back, I usually take a little bit bigger of pieces because it's just faster, and I don't know, I feel like I want the best ones to be around the front of my face. Okay, since this is a root piece, now I'm gonna flip it. And also you can lift it really high, like almost angle it up right there to get even more lift. So we did that top piece. Now I'm gonna flip it and again push up so that can dry right there. Dry, so I can cool. So we're reinforcing that little guy. And holding the white one versus the pink one. The pink one is definitely a little bit lighter. I find it to be okay, and I have upper body issues. It's not too heavy, but sometimes I will like rest my arm on here if I need to, especially doing the front pieces. Before I do kind of the middle top pieces, I am gonna hairspray it so that it can set in the hairspray. And the two hairsprays I recommend are the Living Proof Flex hairspray. If you want a softer finish, use this one, and then the Pureology Lock It Down hairspray. I feel like this one holds the waves the best. I also love the smell of this one and the shine that this one gives, especially with the waves. If you have hair that doesn't hold like waves or curls, you might want to use more of an intense hairspray. Today is probably the last day on this hairspray. Maybe we're not using this. Oh, it got a little bit out. This one is almost a goner. So when you get the top pieces, just hold it up so it kind of locks in that volume. Now for the back top section, kind of in the middle, I'm gonna go up with this one. Go upside down and then just hold it there, and see how I'm holding it kind of like up, straight up to give the most volume. Now it's getting hot on the root, so I'm going to take it off, flip, and then line it up. You can, I mean, if you need to, you can rest your arm like I do. This piece is definitely the hardest one for me. Now I'm gonna pull it over to the side to do the rest right here. Okay, so we got that little bump of volume on the top there. Now I'm gonna switch tools so you can see the difference in size between the barrels and everything. The length I lost by crimping it, that's kind of crazy. So I'm just gonna bring it to 210 to match the Bondi side. For the bangs, I definitely prefer the way that the Bondi one looks because this one is smaller. It's gonna give like tighter kind of waves around the face. So it just gives a different kind of look, but I feel like this one's more like Renaissance vibes around the face, and this one's more just like beachy kind of waves. I just wanted to mention this because I think it's pretty funny. The INH, the insert name here, Waver, is, I'm pretty sure, the exact same thing, like manufactured from the exact same place. I don't know if you can see that, but right there it says 25 in a circle, same exact thing on this one. They're the exact same size, exact same, literally everything. They're just different colors. And I've examined both of these and they look identical to each other, so I'm pretty sure they're the same exact product, just like private labeled and branded for each brand. The only difference is this one is $30 and this one is $72. So this one, the INH one, is even more expensive than the Bondi Boost one. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get the exact same thing on Amazon for $30. So again, starting in the front with the bangs, going upside down. And this side is really hard for me. Like the angle, I don't know, I just have to really like think about it and be careful. And you can kind of just feel where the wave is. That's how I know where I'm clamping down. It's kind of like one bump and then you'll feel it. So I'm just doing the exact same thing as the other side. So I'm just gonna play some music, let it roll so you can see the process. I'll show you what I do at the end. All right, so now that the pink side is done, I'm just gonna do the same thing, hairspray it, and then I'm gonna touch up a couple parts on the top, I think. Also, I find that hairspraying it, if you kind of like smooth it with your hands, it kind of forms the waves even more. And when I use this hairspray with both of these tools, it does last a day or two for me. My hair usually doesn't, like I usually have to always touch it up. I still touch it up in the morning, just mostly on like the front pieces, but like the rest of my hair will hold, and that's pretty rare for me. Like the Dyson, I'm working on getting it to hold currently. So then what I do is kind of feel through, and I can tell any pieces where, let me flip for you guys. All right, so here's the tighter wave side, and then here's the Bondi Boost, since we're flipped. And I can kind of tell a couple pieces that I need to touch up just on the top right here that I missed. Okay, so then I kind of just like zhuzh it up, see where I want a little bit more volume maybe, and you can actually like piece together two of the waves, like two different waves, if there's a spot where you want to get some more volume just on the top. Okay, so I personally like this level of like togetherness. This is usually how I wear it. Sometimes I'll like lightly comb through just to like break up the pieces a little bit, usually if I'm using the pink one. But if you want it to look even more beachy, you could use, again, a flexible hold hairspray and then just kind of like break up some of the pieces with your fingers. Let me know down below which side you prefer. I definitely usually reach for the Bondi Boost one now because I just prefer like the bigger, kind of looser waves that this one gives. And I do feel like this side makes my hair look shinier. But obviously this one's half the price and you can get a pretty similar look with it. Just looks a little bit tighter, but I recommend both of them. I think they're both great and it's definitely like my go-to kind of hair tool. So I think I covered everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. Let me know what other hair videos you guys want to see. When I asked on social media what videos you want to see, a lot of you said more videos surrounding hair, so let me know specifically what you want to see down below. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.